What's going on, Elons? Hope everybody's having a great day for sure. What's going on, Sea Rage? Justice for Omar. What? What's going on, Air Force USA? Bat Mom, how are you doing? Maybe I shouldn't have said free OPP, but I do believe that they need to be free. I don't want it to feel like it's some type of clickbait. But how's everybody doing? Let's see. Bat Mom, how are you doing? Hopeful Mama. Thank you. It is my birthday. Free my mama. What's going on, Dirty? Chris Jensen, how are you doing? Oh, thank you for the birthday wish. Oh, that's for Knock. I thought you was telling me happy birthday. You kind of hurt my feelings, man. Should have wished me a happy birthday. But we can go over this article about OPP. What is going on, Still Dawn? What's going on, Cox Lover? Yeah, definitely free OPP. Is this no? This isn't CC unit. Thank you, James Verosky. Free hands at the Love's truck stop if you put salt in a small baggie and say, "Oh, that's a pretty good idea." Thank you for the birthday wishes. If it is Batman's birthday, what's going on, Vernon? Whoever's birthday it is, happy birthday. It was if it was, every stream is free OPP until they are released. Hang on, we got a guest. May not. You're early, but thank you for remembering not. Oh, okay. So it's not your birthday. Your birthday is coming up. Yeah, definitely free OPP. How are you doing? Free OPP. Happy birthday. Thank you. Oh, well, no. I don't know if you're telling me happy birthday or telling Bat Mom early happy birthday. But we'll just say it's Bat Mom's. I know I'm early. Never see you anymore. That's what I said. Oh, you okay? Okay. Free OP and free Tyrone. Tyrone shoelaces. He locked up. He locked up. Ben. But how's everybody doing? Yeah, definitely. Anybody has? Let me see if I can't find the link for that. Go send thing. If anybody has one of the mods have like a link for that, go and send. Yeah, definitely put it in the chat. No. Still don't. Taboon, what is going on, Shouty Pie? Oh, what's going on, Taboon? I'm just kind of hanging out for a few moments. Tammy Bell, Tammy Bellows. Okay, here we go. What's going on, David? You want to say hi?
Raw.
Raw.
Raw, raw, Rama, Rama, ga, ga, ooh la la. La 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 Myers.
Thank you. What's going on, David? Oh yeah, definitely. Everything I have planned just goes right out the window. I can make plans, and then all of a sudden, it's just like the plans go to like nothing. Baby Yoda. Burning smoke. Oh, thank you, Taboon. Dougie's, what is going on? Go, everyone. She done ran off now. She done ran off. I can't deny that. Those are exact lyrics. Yeah, she loves music. She really loves music. That's one of her things. She loves to sing for sure. How are you doing, Dougies? Good to see you in here. Now, definitely, let me look over this article here with y'all since we're just kind of hanging out. Share screen. I think Alex kind of shared this earlier, but I don't see why it couldn't hurt to share it again. Let's see here. Let me play this. Tactics draw fans, but concerns police and advocates. If you notice this guy looks like he's almost cowering over here. Like he's cowering. Okay, let me play this.
Predator hunters' tactics draw fans, but concern police and advocates. An Oklahoma group says they're protecting children.
Thank you so much, Santiago ARS 1000 for 1000 ARS. Free OPP. Well, if you insist, I'll take it. Free OPP. What's going on, Tangled Baby? These people
from
are
predators,
really...
but their targets are often vulnerable and law enforcement agencies are reluctant to participate. At a pizza restaurant in Sepulveda, Russell Goodwin approached a man with autism, sitting alone at a table. Goodwin launched a party cracker, and confetti fell through the air. As cameras rolled, Goodwin shouted, "Somebody gave you a free birthday party." There was no party. Goodwin revealed the reason he was there. He'd caught the man texting a teenager, asking for sex.
Oh my God. Gave you a free birthday party. What? Okay, I'm looking.
What he didn't say was that the supposed...
Oh, thank you, Elon's Waffles 69 for the 149. I really do appreciate the rose. Thank you so much.
Teen was an adult decoy posing as a minor. Goodwin, a self-styled predator catcher who objects to being called a vigilant, said he protects the public by feeding police cases and exposing predators. But his tactics frustrate police efforts, and only about half his targets, some of whom are intellectually disabled, are ever charged with a crime. At the pizza...
Why they... You know what, though? This right here, some of whom are intellectually disabled, that don't matter. They're literally smart enough to work an iPhone or Android and literally find these children. That has nothing... That it ain't them picking on. It's it's not the Oklahoma predator prevention messing with the intellectually disabled. It's the intellectually disabled trying to reach out to children. Oh my God.
It's a joint. Goodwin looked into his live stream camera.
Me too. I'm about
Monster, he said, using a code word that signaled another member of the group to call law enforcement. Goodwin went to his truck outside the restaurant and waited until the police arrived. "Guess who's going to jail tonight?" Goodwin saying to the camera. The man was charged with soliciting sexual contact with a minor using technology, possession of child pornography, and soliciting a minor in Creek County, but the case was dismissed almost 4 months later. They were saying...
So basically, they're giving... It's like... Because they're intellectually disabled, they're allowed to watch CP. Is that what is going on here? Oh, if you're mentally handicapped or disabled or whatever, yeah, you can have it. That's what this is like. This is what that's given off. The man was charged with soliciting sexual contact with a minor. That's like they're like, oh yeah, you can do that because you're mentally disabled. That's what that gives off. And dismissed almost 4 months later. BS. It is sickening, Taboo. Yeah, definitely Oklahoma Watch is trash. They are trash, and this right here is trash. This, if they didn't charge, like, if they didn't follow through, is it because they don't want the somebody mentally handicapped in jail or what? Let them go. God, that just pisses me off. I'm gonna keep playing this because it's easier for me to play that than to read myself.
He was too retarded to go to court, Goodwin said. Bradley Bennett, a volunteer who works with Goodwin's group, also decried the dismissal. Dropped on the technicality of him being mentally handicapped, Bennett said. Goodwin leads Oklahoma Predator Prevention, one of many predator-catching groups that proliferated across the internet since the rise of social video sharing sites such as YouTube.
So basically they're saying that just because this mentally disabled person, it's okay for them to watch CP and or CSAM or whatever you want to call it. They want to watch these children keep being hurt, because it is like every time somebody watches one of those, predators watch one of those, man, that's re-victimizing the child. I'm starting to get kind of, I don't know if I can make it through
In 2022, the Washington Post identified at least 160 such groups across the United States. Goodwin said the evidence they collect is airtight and results in convictions. The group, he said, does not seek internet fame. We're not social media personalities, he said. We're just dads trying to protect our kids and yours. The more extreme the content, the more viewers Goodwin garners. In another video, Goodwin shouted at a man, using a megaphone held about a foot away from the man's face. Goodwin claimed the man had sent a text to someone he believed to be a 12-year-old girl. In a video posted to TikTok in 2022, Goodwin insisted that a man shave off his eyebrow.
Oklahoma
the clip has been watched 5.3 million times. Another popular clip shows a distraught man threatening suicide after Goodwin interrogated him. The man holds a knife to his stomach as police aim a stun gun at his chest. Oklahoma Predator Prevention uses volunteers who pretend to be children online. Once they found an alleged predator, Goodwin confronts them in person, live streaming the encounter. The group has 169,000 followers on Facebook, but their content first appears on Kick, a streaming platform with more permissive regulations than other video sharing sites. Donations and subscriptions, which earn fans special emoticons including one of Goodwin's face, are Goodwin's primary source of income, bringing in about $1,500 per month. YouTube kicked the group off the site in January. YouTube's policies prohibit predator-catching recordings unless police are present in the video. Facebook also removes predator-catching videos unless the person was convicted, and prohibits dehumanizing speech, allegations of serious immorality or criminality, and slurs. Meta, Facebook's parent company, lets Oklahoma Predator Prevention maintain a page but sometimes removes its content. Shortly after Oklahoma Watch's inquiry, at least 9 of the group's videos were removed from
Oklahoma
the site.
Watch,
Vulnerable
or
victims.
Subscribe to this.
Some of the people targeted by Oklahoma Predator Prevention have intellectual disabilities, alarming advocates.
Liberals, man.
In a recent video made in conjunction with the Houston-based group Predator Poachers, Goodwin accused an autistic man of downloading child pornography. Predator Poachers Alex Rosen told the man if he placed his phone on the hood of Rosen's minivan, the car's technology would delete the child pornography from his phone. More than 10 minutes ticked by as the man stood by the vehicle waiting. Then the police officers arrived. In another video, Goodwin and his volunteers spent 45 minutes interrogating Robert Dodd, an intellectually disabled man they accused of texting an underage boy. Here you say, you're only 15 and don't drive yet, and I don't drive at all, so how can we hang out together? Said Ryan Koch, a volunteer who works with the group. You didn't know he was 15. No, I did not, Dodd said. Robert, we know all the answers, Goodwin said. Koch read the line again. Maybe I did, said Dodd. Some people with intellectual disabilities are more easily persuaded to agree with statements made by those they perceive to be authority figures, resulting in false confessions, said James Trainum.
He literally had CP on his phone and said he did have it. Oh my God. I've had this megaphone for a while.
A retired detective from the Metropolitan Police Department of Washington, D.C. Dodd said the encounter and Goodwin and Cox's questioning scared him. Goodwin seemed to notice his fear. You're shaking like a leaf, man, Goodwin told Dodd as he scrolled through Dodd's phone, looking for child pornography. I didn't know what was really going on, Dodd said. Police arrived and arrested Dodd, but he never faced charges. He spent 3 days in jail and lost his job. His relationships with family and friends soured, and he faced harassment. I've had people around town drive by and call me names, he said. Melissa Hant, the district attorney for Carter, Johnston, Love, Marshall, and Murray counties, declined to file charges against Dodd. When a group cares more about social media follows, likes, or shares than about actually getting a conviction in a case, this type of thing can happen, Hank said in a statement announcing the decision shared on Facebook. Training and expertise is needed in this type of sting to ensure that my office is able to pursue charges and get a conviction to get someone off the street, not just humiliate the suspect. Unfortunately, too many times the thrill of the chase takes over, and instead of turning the investigation over to law enforcement, the group wants to confront and humiliate the individual without regard to procedures. Lee Ann McKingsley, the senior director.
Because the majority of the time, they do not do anything, even if you, oh God.
Director of Disability and Justice Initiatives for the ARC, a disability rights organization, said that people with intellectual disabilities do not have access to information about appropriate sexual behavior. They rarely receive sex ed in schools, she said, and may be socially isolated, without close friendships that would instill ideas about sexual or
oh my God. Oh my God. Definitely. Did y'all just listen to that last part? Let me go down here and find it. I want to like. Hang on. Okay. This person right here says the senior director of disability and justice for what's that? Activists for ARC. Disability rights organization said the people with intellectual disabilities do not have access to the information about appropriate sexual behavior. They rarely receive sex ed in school. So where's the accountability for the actual person? That, I mean, in this, it's just, oh yeah, well, it's not the predator's fault. It's not the SPED's fault. It's this, we can't. I mean, we can't blame like the predator. Let's blame the school. Let's blame that he don't have no close friendships. Anybody but blaming somebody with intellectual disabilities about being at fault in any of this. When they're literally monsters. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing it.
Romantic norms.
For
she
sure,
said those factors,
Santiago,
combined with difficulty understanding social cues, can make people with intellectual disabilities vulnerable to sting operations such as Goodwin's. They may end up in their rooms for long periods of time alone, looking for connection on the internet, McKingsley said. That could lead them to the dating sites or chat rooms where Goodwin's group has set up profiles. The group sets up profiles on dating apps such as Meet24 or Grindr, as well as social media sites such as Facebook. Major Adam Flowers, who leads a task force at the Canadian County Sheriff's Office that investigates internet crimes against children, said predators looking to groom or victimize minors typically frequent sites used by children, such as Roblox or Snapchat. he said he
Roblox.
rarely encounters child predators on dating apps. There's got to be some accountability for these predator poachers because what
Oh,
they're doing
damn.
is not justice, McKingsley said. Goodwin recognized that some of the men he has targeted are vulnerable. They're probably lonely, he said. They probably message a bunch of girls on these apps all day long, and nobody messages back, right? He paused. But then they message my decoy, he said. Entertainment and monetization. In 2023, Goodwin noticed that Oklahoma City police were no longer responding consistently to his calls. In one case, he waited at a man's home for more than 2 hours.
Dang.
Oklahoma City police never came. To get more police response, Goodwin started telling many targets that his decoys lived in Pottawatomie County. If the alleged predator was not local, Goodwin, through the decoy, would suggest that the adult get a hotel room nearby. The Shawnee Police Department no longer responds to calls from the group, said Corporal Vivian Lozano, a public information officer, unless threats of violence are made at the scene. She said that Goodwin's confrontations do not require an emergency response from police. Lozano said the department now advises the group to file a police report over the phone or at the station. Goodwin is still shopping for police departments that will provide the response he and his viewers are looking for.
It don't have.
Goodwin said the group
It
now
don't have.
plans to
It's
survey
not
police
about him and his
responses across
viewers.
the state by confronting at least one person in each county. Cox said police presence is important to the group's followers who want to see live arrests, even if the case never results in charges or a conviction.
I'm sorry about that.
Their favorite part is handcuffs, he said.
Oh, thank you so much for
Goodwin
yesterday.
confirmed what his followers want to
The
see.
memberships. I do
Whenever they're
appreciate that,
shackling them
Jim.
up, putting them in the back of the cop car, that's the best, he said. Live encounters. One of the earliest predator catchers was Chris Hansen, the host of the NBC show To Catch a Predator. That show was canceled in 2008 after one of Hansen's targets killed himself during a taping.
Thank God.
Live catches create a volatile situation that could result in harm to the accused predator, the predator catchers, or
They
the
won't ever
police,
stop,
said
so let 'em
Flowers, the
do it. Let
Canadian
'em get-
County Sheriff's
let 'em
investigator.
this right here.
We make sure people are controlled so they can't get a gun or they're not
Let 'em
armed,
get
Flowers
one.
said. And it just scares me that one day, when a predator thinks they have nothing to lose, which a lot of times they do, they could do something rash and horrific and cause a problem. During one
Exactly,
video,
Tangle
Goodwin
Baby.
pounded
They're
on a man's
definitely-
door.
they're-
The man
all
said he did
three of
not want
them.
to talk with Goodwin, but Goodwin threatened to call the police and the man relented. Inside the man's house, Goodwin hurled questions about messages he said the man exchanged with
Hurled?
Bryce, an adult decoy posing as a 15-year-old
Wow.
boy. The night before, the man had texted Bryce a nude photo of another man. Goodwin demanded an explanation. The man asked him to stop filming, but Goodwin refused. His fans were already tuned in to the live stream. The man's hands shook. He admitted he was abused as a child. He
You
said
know
he
why they
wanted to
didn't
help
stop
Bryce,
filming?
that he had sent the nude photo in a moment of bad judgment. Goodwin hounded him to call his own mother and tell
Exactly,
her
Tangle
about his
Baby.
conversations
This
with
could be
Bryce. The man grew
happening
silent
anywhere.
and
You're
bowed his
exactly
head.
right.
His entire body trembled. I just want to drop dead, he said.
Good.
When police arrived at the door, the man held a knife to his chest. An officer pointed a stun gun at him and ordered Goodwin to leave the room. No arrests were made and the man was never charged. Titled Pedo Threatens to Kill Himself, a clip of the encounter is the most popular video on Oklahoma Predator Prevention's Kick page. Now, this is content one commenter praised. Coercion/duress, contaminating evidence. When Goodwin's targets ask him to leave or refuse to answer his questions, he threatens to call the police. He doesn't tell them that, no matter what they say, he will still call 911.
I don't
He
either,
browbeats
MMDE.
some into calling their families and confessing on camera. He tries to confront his
Honestly,
targets at
this
their
is
houses
almost like
whenever
we're trying
possible, so
to-
they can't run. We
It's
can do
almost like
things that
they are
cops can't
trying
do, right?
to
Good.
really like get a bad public eye on OPP and say, oh, they're a bad group. Yeah, they had had somebody try to hurt themselves. They're catching spads. Is what it sounds like to me. They're making OPP the victim instead of the children's being the victim. It's like they're trying to. Oh God, this is. We live for this shit. He said, we're constantly sitting here, constantly sitting here talking to predators all day long. They do need to be exposed. So what? So what if oh, hold up, what I was gonna say. He feels obligated to expose them to. They do need to be exposed. So what if they're your neighbor? What if it's one of your family members? Wouldn't you want to know? It's good that they like, because at least you know we won't. We definitely do want the exposure. I don't know. I don't know. It's just. Let me see here. It's just what did Liz say? Let me look at the chat. I'm not really ignoring you all. You want me to play the rest of it since we got the most logical people, non-libtards, won't pay a single part of attention to this trash type of article. And that's the thing, you know, you got a small sector of people that take articles like this, because they're a newspaper or whatever, or an online news source, say, this is how they really are, and think that these OPP, predator poachers, all these other catchers or whatever are bad people and just doing it for clicks and views. I mean, you even lately, I've been seeing with like with Sam Squanch, Predator Poacher Washington, the cops have said at least 2 or 3 different occasions, "Oh, you do this just for clicks and views." And I absolutely love when Sam's goes on and says, "You know what? That's not what this is about," and he tells his story. I love that, man. But you know, it's like they think it's all about the money when the people that really care in this community that's been here for a while really want these children safe and not no more victims of predators.
Goodwin said, I don't have to have a warrant to go in here and question him and talk to him about all this. You know, he can't tell me I need a lawyer. But fear of arrest could cause targets to admit to crimes they did not commit, and a home visit in which the group's members talk themselves into a target's home could be intimidating. Flowers said those tactics can be coercive. People will admit to things under duress that are not true, Flowers said. Interviews and interrogations have to be done in a controlled manner with people that know the law and that work with the district attorney's office and know what the lines are. Flowers appeared on the Discovery Plus show Undercover Underage, which follows a nonprofit called Safe from Online Sex Abuse. Similar to Oklahoma Predator Prevention, Safe from Online Sex Abuse aims to identify child predators online using decoy accounts.
And I will say this: if I haven't watched a whole lot of OPP catches, but if he's ever threatened a predator, I say don't do that, man. That's not the way.
But unlike Oklahoma Predator Prevention, Safe from Online Sex Abuse works with police and has been trained in Oklahoma law. They don't allow their volunteers to have contact with the target during or after an arrest. Prosecutors may not be willing or able to charge cases using evidence gathered by civilian groups operating without police supervision. Oklahoma Watch calculated the group's charge and conviction rates among the 102 people the group says are in Oklahoma on its website. Oklahoma Watch used court records to determine whether those individuals were charged or convicted for crimes related to sexual communication with minors using technology. That analysis found that since December 2021, at least 30% of the 102 Oklahomans the group says it has exposed as predators have been convicted. An additional 20%.
That's a good thing. That's like what, 30% of 100 or whatever is off the street, possibly, and not hurting children, not trying to reach out. If they're in prison, they can't reach. I mean, the best thing to deal with them is, I hate to say it, I got my bullhorn here. I don't know why.
That have been charged and have cases pending. About half of the group's exposures went nowhere. We've got to have admissible evidence, said Tulsa County District Attorney Steve Kunzweiler. If all that information was gathered illegally or in violation of a person's constitutional rights, all we know is, well, this guy may be a predator. Goodwin's defenses. Goodwin founded Oklahoma Predator Prevention in 2018, inspired by another predator catching group. He worried that his children were vulnerable to predators online. Our parents told us to watch out for that white van handing the candy out, he said. The internet's a predator's playground. Cock and Bennett said that many of their viewers are survivors of childhood sexual assault, and that victims of the men exposed by the group have reached out after watching the group's videos. Goodwin said he makes no distinction between disabled and non-disabled people. I don't treat them any different than I would treat the next guy that's, got a PhD or whatever, he said. They're talking to children, or what they think is a child.
You know what, Jim Cox? You're exactly right. 100% right. This dude, what's his name that Alex said earlier? Was it Tim something or whatever? Dude, he needs to be checked because dude is like, I'm sorry, I'm going to put this microphone up, but he needs his hard drives checked for sure, man, because
Goodwin said getting police involved in his operations before he places the 911 call would jeopardize his ability to capture on-camera interviews with the alleged perpetrators. I don't want them working around and scaring my pred, before I can get there to talk to them, Goodwin said. If the cops show up with me right then and there, we're not going to get an interview out of that guy. He said that without live confirmation.
I will say this, some predator catchers, I'll say, as soon as they don't really want that interview, like let's say OPP or possibly Alex, or they don't want that long type interview, like the CP, the worst of the worst. I've saw a lot of catchers just do their catch, and as soon as they get there, they call the cops. So I mean, I don't know, man. And I see, I get it. Some catchers don't want that. They want to, I want this video to only be an hour type ordeal, and they will call the cops. But I don't know.
Community members might not find out about an accused predator. If they sent chat logs to police without the filmed interview, he said, the allegation might be swept under the rug. We want the exposure, he said. We want the neighbors, their friends, their coworkers. Goodwin rejected the idea that police are leery of the group. The evidence collected by his group, he said, is airtight. They do not message alleged predators first, and are always quick to disclose a decoy's age before engaging in lengthy conversations, all factors that law enforcement officials say contribute to the admissibility of evidence gathered through online sting operations. It's prosecutors, Goodwin said, who don't take his group seriously. If district attorneys charged the group's cases, he said, conviction rates would be higher. Goodwin also said that district attorneys such as Hint prejudged the group and assumed that he and his fellow volunteers sought internet fame. Goodwin said that even if an alleged predator is never prosecuted, he feels an obligation to expose them through his videos. We live for this shit, he said. We're constantly sitting here talking to predators all day long.
That's it. That's the article. That's a lot better than me reading all that, right? Am I right about that? With me having to read all that, that's better than me reading it, because I'd be jumbled around. Never threatened, 100% never threatened. I'm like so far behind. Yeah, definitely free Sonic, Super K, and OG. This is an old article. Yeah, it was old, but still, you kind of see in this, even in that article, you could tell that they were biased against them. You could tell. Well, where are we? I have no idea what we're. Sassy Pants, this is the short bus, We're learning that, I guess, are you down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. No, definitely I do want them free, man. All three of them, because they're not getting the justice they deserve, and they did not block him from any way or nothing. It is bullshit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 1,000 ARS, free Omar and Cody. Are they not free? Free Omar and Cody and OPP. And even if it was something like this, and this happened to Tommy, I would still, it's free Tommy. I would, because it could hurt every catcher, because it's we're a community. Shows also how long been watching them. Also, yeah, definitely since what 2018. That's a long time. Well, they've been doing catches since 2018. That's wild. Now, definitely, if you haven't went to the Give and Go right here, definitely really think about it and please don't, even if it's $1, man. I know they would appreciate it. And it don't go to nobody else's hands. It goes straight to the GoFundMe or the Go Give and Go or whatever, and then straight to Miss Sonic. Exactly, Tangle, but they do need to go back to their families. I banned them. Oh, did you ban them? Oh man. What? Did Tommy really donate a couple thousand to the OPP fund? From what I understand, he did a fundraiser yesterday, but if he's donated past that, I couldn't tell you. I haven't been keeping up with it like that, but if he has like donated more to big ups to him, because I mean it really would show that he cared. I mean, personally, I donated straight to Miss Sonic, and it's donated. It's a catcher. It's like this team didn't do anything wrong. It is BS. You are right, Sassy. What's wrong with Tommy Brand's callous? Nothing. I wasn't saying nothing about Tommy. I'm just saying somebody says something like, I think he raised like what nearly 2,000 or 2,000. I was saying, big ups to him for doing that. If he's donated any more than that, I couldn't tell you. Oh, I couldn't tell if it was normal Tommy trolling or not. Oh, Omar, where is Omar? Oh, come on. Tommy raised money for his fans. Yeah. Hell yeah. Every penny can help them. I agree. They're away from their kids and away from their family, their loved ones. Still though, him raising it like that, I get it. He's basically saying, I think he said, like, and I'm not defending him in no way or whatever, but I'm just saying I think what's happened is he raised money from the CPP fans, and he didn't directly donate it himself, which I don't know if he has donated himself. His donation was doing a donation from his fans from CPP, which is, I mean, Toss community raised money. Yeah, Todd helped raise the funds from his fans. As far as if he donated personally, I don't know. I guess he donated his time. I sent $5 today for my favorite hedgehog. Oh, thank you. I would actually believe I saw that. Almost 2, and I'm happy to see the community come together for another. Hell yeah. It is good because we're a big community. We're a very big community, and we're a caring community. I will say that much. We really care about protecting children, because I think, I don't know what the ratio is, but there's a lot of us that has had SA done to us possibly before, and we really care about children and keeping them safe. Deport them all. It's CSAM Human Trafficking Division that went after them. Spending money meant to save kids on arrest, and those are something odd going on here. CSAM Human Trafficking Division. Oh wow, I didn't realize that. Deport them all. Wow. And instead of going after the CSAM and Human Trafficking Division, instead of going after the predators, they go after the predator catchers. That is a crazy to think like that. Oh, did I skip over Omar? We all know damn well Tommy didn't donate. Oh, okay, thank you, Omar. Omar is a jerk. I can't lie. Sorry, Omar, man. I didn't mean to skip over you. Can we shout out Santino for being the biggest donation? Hell yeah, I do definitely. A big shout out to Santiago Goldberg, man. He is a man. Every live he does donations here to me, and he does Alex, and he was Tommy, and the give and send. That after a while that adds up. Yeah, big shout out to him, to Goldberg, and Bill Evans and Cody. I mean, there's Sassy Pants. There's a lot of people that donate and care. Bill Evans. I don't know if I said his name. Oh, you good, Omar? I'm. Tommy's donation was that's time. They could have been spent decoying. Time is money. I've always, is what I. Come on, Goldberg. I steal people's credit cards and donate. They're the real heroes. Yeah, definitely. It's not on purpose. It's not on purpose, Liz. I love Omar, the jerk. Shorty blocked Omar because he's a. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. Sorry, the catcher's got to get unjailed fat. Yeah, yeah. That does sound very similar. I'm not a troll. I support them all. It's just interested in the end results. Yeah, definitely. The end results do matter because obviously, if a team is, we know how the Noel type individuals are. This is a Noel type individuals really hurts the cause. Creepbusters and the really teams out there that don't do it a good way, that make predators and stuff, they are hurting the cause, because teams like that make teams like OPP, CPP, predator poachers, Big Country, Boots, make them look bad, because half the time they make predators. Oh, Air Force, it's I don't know Air Force. That's a hard question. Well, just basically we're talking about OPP and other catchers, and Tommy and Alex, and thank you, Taboon. I was the second person to donate on that Give and Go link right behind Alex. He texted me link at the midnight last night. Big shout out to Alex. He's raised what over $10,000 at this point for for Oklahoma predator prevention, OPP. Dude, that's something to be said. Well, he like see, and that's the thing, Mike. Thank you for saying that. Big shout out to if Tommy for donating personally. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't know what he's gave or not gave, and I'm sure he gave. I don't know what he gave, if he gave anything, but it's big shout out to him if he did support, because I think he does care about this, because it could affect Colorado, and Colorado's a shit show. Come on. It's fine, I'm sure. I hope so. They just got to like tell them it's stolen. A lot of times you can call the bank and get that fixed. Why can't the cops just work? The predator can work. I don't know, but you know what? Being like predator catchers, like they have a lot more leeway than I think than like the police actually do on how they can contact and talk to the person because but they're I think by the laws and stuff that cops really are held back from being able to just go up to somebody and be like, oh, we saw this or that. But I do think that some cops, like in California, I think like Black Biden, he works along with the police, and they're really always just like right there. I'm so far behind. What is going on, L Film? Yeah, definitely Tangle Baby, and yeah, definitely we do stand behind them. I think I'm missing something. Thank you so much, Sassy Pants, for the 1999. Thank you, Sassy Pants. You're awesome. Like you're always been a super awesome person, and I do appreciate that. Goldberg ARS 1000. Thank you, Goldberg, for the ARS 1000. It got him some good karma from the community. Doubtful whether if it's I really think it possibly is selfless. I mean, I hope it is. Now at this point, I feel like I'm just rambling. Oh wait, I just read that, didn't I? Or did I miss one? Okay, free Omar, free Cody. But I'm just rambling. Yes, I am in their. I'm on their kick. But as far as being in there, like if they have a Discord, I'm not part of that. But I do every now and then go into their kick and watch or whatever. But I can't see nobody else to chat or anything like that. Taboon calls. Yeah, we may run. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to tonight because Baby Yoda, she has basketball practice. Hopefully it don't pop off like it did last Thursday. I had to call the police on somebody that was abusing their child, which was freaking crazy. His last meth pop. That was last night, just rambling. I'm always rambling, Dusma. It's like, it's so easy to do. Yeah, definitely follow PP Decoy Gals. They're awesome. Nobel Peace Prize worthy. Oh, first basketball practices. Yes, Dirty. Oh, man. I don't know if I've said this on YouTube or whatever, but there was this, like, we was in, we went to the practice to take Baby Yoda to practice. We was sitting there, we're just sitting on the bleachers watching and cheering on the children or whatever, just kind of sitting there quietly most of the time. And then this dad just like stood up and yelled, "Anybody got a belt?" I mean, in a very like forceful, mean voice, like, "Oh my God, what the heck's going on?" And we all just, everybody in that, what was there, we all was like looking at each other like, what the hell? And then next thing you know, that dad had grabbed the, like I say, it's like a 9-year-old child up by the arm and jerked her up, started dragging her outside, and she got loose and she ran outside or whatever and sat down in the parking lot. He started like cussing and going on and stuff, and got out there to her, and then she took off running. He like ran up to her and grabbed her and threw like, "Come here," just like almost like threw her over her shoulder. And that, like I said, it's a 9-year-old. Took her to her car and threw her in the back seat, locked the back doors, and was like, she would like open the back door or first they were unlocked. Then she started opening them, and then he would kick it shut with his foot. He like kicked it shut, slammed it in on her, and was like out there, "Stay in that damn whatever," cussing and car and stuff like that. And she kicked it open again 2 or 3 times. Well, I'll just say Banana Buns walked down there and was like, you need to walk away, and he told him like 4 times, and he stomped off cussing and going on, and it was crazy. It was crazy, and then the cop got there. Um, she had small bruises on her body and stuff like that, but they did the DPS or was it CPS or whatever? Never was like had been to their house multiple times. There was 2 baby mamas there, I reckon, because the child was his step kid, and then he also had a kid that was actually there. And the first kid's mom said, "Oh yeah, he used to beat me up all the time." It was just like it was. Yeah, basically, we brought that child back inside the school, set her down while he was like cooling off. He didn't say, "Oh, don't take her" or nothing like that. So, and basically he didn't. We wasn't going to let him back into the school. Definitely, she was Liz. She was like really scared. Then we called the police. They came. Then basically the cop was like trying to make us the victims, but make us the ones that were going to get in trouble because we was protecting the child. Said, well, you can't just take a child from somebody that was being hit or whatever. We was like, well, I mean, take the child away from the parents, which was like literally protecting that kid because he was like literally out of his freaking mind, mad. It was we I mean, there was a group of us there. I guess there was like 4 or 5 adults, 5 or 6 adults that was there that brought our kids, and then take it easy, Elfield man. It was wild. Basically, they took pictures of her. Said they'd do a follow-up, so I don't know if I've heard anything about that. Not what I heard. Oklahoma Today told me short bus had to be restrained by 6 people for headbutting the step. I don't know about that, but that's pretty good, Santiago. Tony, it was very sad. Luckily, there were other women there, and the child was able to talk to these other women that were there, and there's only like 2 men there at the time, and the rest were women, and he's gonna get the shit beat out of him. But luckily, he just like walked away and just let us take her up back into the school. He should be banned from going to any more. Well, see, the thing is, the child that was there and the dad don't even have a child that go to school there. He was just bringing the stepsister to practice. And he hadn't really, he was just sitting there watching his his actual kid play, but the step kid was with him. It was exactly, it was crazy. They also report short pass. Then broke. Yeah, I did. I broke his wrist. Oh, EBT, man. This is entrapment. I feel entrapped. I do too, Tangle Baby. It's pudding. Thank you, Santiago, for the 1,000 ARS. I'm still laughing about you losing control of that F-150 incident where you deleted 6 people. People will believe some people will believe anything. Should have had a belt. Should have you said you had a belt and asked him to bend over. I swear, it was just like out of the freaking blue. because I think she might have had his car keys. Never will I free Omar. And she was saying, I got your keys or whatever. And then he just flipped out. He didn't want to be there. He didn't want to be there and participate in any part of that. And people, and it was like made us like the little girl was the actual victim in all this. But they, like the police, when they were there, they was like saying, "Oh, you shouldn't have brought her in. He would have dealt with it." But you know what? He said the policeman said, "Oh, this girl shouldn't even be here. If she wouldn't have come here tonight, then this would have never happened." And we was like, it might have been worse if they were at home, because he definitely has a history of beating women. It's sickening. Yes. No, wait. Would that make me trans? Got to go. Oh, take it easy. Thank you so much, Stacey Pence, for the 1999. Yeah, definitely love you, Shug. Thank you, Shug. Definitely be careful. I'm about to on that note, free OPP. Definitely free OPP. I want to see them get out, and I'm yeah, and I was gonna say this one more time. Definitely, if you haven't donated, go to the Send and Go. I think the link might be in the chat somewhere. Just go there, and what is going on, Cody? You come in right when I was like getting ready to end it. Did anybody know that Cody is my brother? I actually had heard you got banned, Omar. See, that's what you get for being a jerk. For like, I would never do that. Yeah, definitely free OPP. What? No. Oh, okay. Sassy. I would never kick a dog, Omar. I like animals. I like pets. I've got a little pet cat. First ultrasound 32. Oh my god. Baby Yoda got they went and cleaned, like, my brother-in-law's or my sister-in-law. She has a house where her parents, she got a house sending like gave to her after they passed away. I'll say it like that. And they have one of those wall fish, but the fish don't flop on this one, and they like gave it to Baby Yoda, and she likes to just hit that button. I can't stand it. I got banned for being too popular. It was taken away from the kid. Well, at least you didn't get banned like I did, and like was accused of messing with a catch. Justice for Omar. What? Yeah, I definitely would say CPP, if you're watching, please unban Omar. Please unban Omar. He, don't hold him responsible for something that that I did. Yeah, definitely don't hold Omar. He's all the time in here calling me a jerk and a loser. He said I kicked a dog. So just please, CPP, please unban him, because he is really, we don't like each other at all. Like he said, I kicked a dog and everything. Billy Bass, yes, Jim, yes, Billy Bass. He called me an idiot. I never. Oh, who called you an idiot? You talking about Tommy called you an idiot? Oh, that's. Well, he's called me worse. So, No, I did not kick a dog. Never. I don't, seashell. I don't kick dogs. I would be afraid to get bit. I'd learned my lesson a long time ago, like messing with dogs. So I was just like 3 or 4 year old, and we had a what was it, a what do they call with the real short ears? It was one of the German type dogs, the not a Rottweiler, a Doberman Pinscher. We had a Doberman Pinscher, and its name was Jaws. And I was like just a young kid, 4 or 5, something like that. I had a cracker, and I was like, he went to try to take a bite of the cracker, and I jerked it away. I did like Doberman, yeah, definitely, and I jerked it away like one too many times, and he bit my face. So it was my fault, and it was no Superb Ace, man. And then I learned my lesson. Don't do dogs like that because they have feelings. But it was but poor thing, poor dog. I swear, it was my fault. It doesn't matter. Doberman, my cat bites my dog. Huh? Tell me, even yelled at me in his stupid mud. What? That is so messed up, Omar. They shouldn't yell at you like that. I remember one time I got to yell at Tommy. It was on a panel, but I yelled at him, and we like argued for a minute, and then short bus is hasten. No, Tony, it was late. Omar, you jerk! You made Desmond go live. Then oh, that is right. That was last night. Man, you can't be doing that to her, Omar. That is like, oh, go live, and then just don't show up. Oh, I'm gonna do a live for you, and then just like disappear. That's Alex, New Mexican Cajun, knows all about dogs have feelings. I love puppies and dogs, and a little bit more than I do cats, but for some reason I have a cat for a pet. So I don't get it. Well, it's not really my pet, but I ended up like feeding it. I was like, no, we shouldn't keep this, but we've kept it. I did, Tony. I'm sorry, Dubsy, for passing out. Omar's a jerk, man. I don't know if anybody knows that. He is a jerk. Janelle, how are you doing? I listened to it until you ended it, and I ended up going to bed. Is that oh, I got you. This one time in band camp, I heard Short Bus sneak it was a skin flute. Wait. As long as this is a real flute and not a skin flute, we can go. We're okay and dirty. No skin flutes. Cats rule. He showed up and passed out. Dog on the tube today, so she had a bath. That could probably be it, Cody. I'm gonna have to start that comment because if it's a bad comment about Omar is a jerk or something like that, it was probably a meth crash. They do need love. We can come together over cats. I was running my mouth and but you always YouTube stream when I'm working or asleep. I'm sorry. I don't mean to do that. I just start lives just when I start them and end them when I end them. To give my bath a dog. Hello, Lisa. Hope you're doing good. Opinions are like opinions on trouser snakes. Yeah. Uh-huh. If that's what you like, I mean, that's what you like. I'd advise you not to talk without, What about tube steak? I love tube. Wait, no. I do not like tube steaks or trouser snakes. Omar enjoys trouser snakes, from what I've heard. See, my Zoe hates getting in the tub. Have you ever tried this is just a question. I mean, I've never really raised a cat like an animal, like a dog or something. Can you give cats like baths? Like, will they take a bath? Or do they just usually just clean themselves? Thanks for that advice. Tyrone Shoelace, what is going on? Honestly, I'm the first person that. Oh, I do that. Go eat some sugar booger now. Oh, come on, still. He could be. What the? Tube steak, is that a thing? That's a... Omar eats tube steak. No, I would never slip up. Omar loves tube steak, is what I've heard. She has some skin issues. I'm supposed to bathe her with medical shampoo once a week. Yes, you can bathe cats. They clean. Okay, we have two different people. Jamie said, yes, I can give Church a bath. Like literally in the bath. And Elon Waffle says they clean themselves. Their tongues are built like washers. Huh. And they said Elon says that he is a cat expert. So should I go with the cat expert or should I go with Zippity or Elon? Yeah, you can give cats baths, but good luck if you're okay. So Omar, so as long as oh god, he's been wild. Yeah, sometimes he needs the help for the bath, but usually no more than 2 years. Okay. Yes, you can wash cats. It's hard and it might end up with stitching. Okay. Well, if I ever come like go give him a bath or shower or something, and I come back and I got scratches all over my face and body, yeah, definitely y'all know what happened. I try to give Church a bath. My milk. See, like right here. You know what's weird, with Church? He'll like literally, he follows me like a dog. Like she were literally following me like a dog. I don't know why. I'm like, come here, and it's like just like you ever saw like a person just like walking their dog or whatever, like walking behind them, and that's how Church is. He would just like kind of walk behind me, and I'll stop. He'll stop, and then I'll walk some more, and then she'll walk some more. It's just wild. I don't recommend it. Thank you, Liz. That's why most people won't bathe them because they will fuck you. Omar, come on. Church wouldn't do me that way. What's going on, Jimbo? Oh, I love Santino. No, do not give him a bath. Okay. But if he's like, cats don't need baths really, unless you rescue. Well, see, this cat wasn't in a disaster, and he's not really in a flea infested area. But he was homeless, so I had to take him in. Is not a gift. She crushed old Scab Hawk. What? Old Scab Hag. No, heck no. Who killed Santino? Anyway, I think that's going to be it. I'm going to go ahead and end this. Yeah, definitely. Santino. Oh, even Elon says that Santino sucks. No, Omar. See, Omar would be back to being a jerk. He'd want me wanting me to get like ripped up. I would like he'll like jump up on me like if I'm sitting on the front porch, and she was like, once it's sat in my lap or whatever, she'll jump up on me. I already have scratches from that on my leg. Just from her jumping up on me. So I will not give church a shower or a bath. Oh, you're welcome. Bless you, short bus for taking in church. Yeah, I like the little butthole. Keeps my mind from wandering for some reason. Who's removing comments? Who? Omar is popular, I will say that. But thank you, Cody. Thank you, Cody. You missed my microphone. I used it earlier in this, so you missed it. Hello? Okay, there we go. Tyrone is tripping, bruh. What did Tyrone say? Tyrone, quit your tripping, homie. I'm having too much fun. They have these wet wipes. You can use that on special. Yo, I need some wet wipes. Yo, this is Tyrone. Come on now. You said you a crusty scrab hag. Come on now, Tyrone. Don't be do that. Don't be do that, homie. Yo, calm down there. It's just a little microphone, man. Just a little. Yo, this Tyrone. This is my like if I need to get loud. Okay, let me do this. Free OPP. Like for real though, free them. Can you say what you did for the Gideon catch yet? Can you say what you did for the Gideon catch? Yeah, I did earlier. I did a video, Jimbo, or Jimbo. I did the video earlier today about the Gideon catch. I helped. Like he was saying, he was like basically he said he was I'll kind of break it down. He said he was a manager at Walmart. And I ended up calling Walmart and found out that he was lying to the decoy, which is Sabrina. And then when the truth came out, he said, "Oh well, I'm really homeless and I live in this area." And it helped. I guess almost like a little decoy / OSINT type thing where he came out with the truth when she called him out about it. So I think it was more on the getting that type of information for them, and I was happy to do it, and I would do it for any decoy or catcher. Get bent, though, Tyrone Shoeless. You spelled Tyrone wrong. Out of the Pred stolen Walmart Valor. I know, definitely, Jamie. Yes, it actually is taboo. It's still up taboo. This is Tyrone, yo. It's still up taboo. Yeah. It real though. It real. It's got more, yo. It's got more on my I'm the real manager at Walmart. Leave the cat outside. You didn't have to worry. Okay. Oh, thank you for that, Superb Ace. Stolen valor. What a shame what this predators will do to lie to impress a 13-year-old. Oh, I'm a Walmart. They're stupid. Oh my god, that's just so freaking stupid. You know, if you're gonna lie about something like where you work, Walmart is not like a good place to like. Oh yeah, I'm the manager of Walmart. Yo, you know, come here, little 13-year-old. You know, it's stupid. It's like ignorant. And actually, in the Taboon and the video, I'll play a little clip of where I get to call Walmart and they are do not find where I called Walmart basically, and they said that there was no Scott Moore that works there, and he really did stolen valor from Walmart. So this skit is yo, what's I'm a manager. I'm a manager from Walmart. But anyway, I've said I was going to end this, but everybody have a blessed day. I'm going to go ahead and end this. Tyrone, shoelaces, man, you take it easy, yo. Yo, I am Tyrone. Tyrone shoelaces, man, you a manager of Walmart? Are you Tyrone shoelaces, the manager of Dollar Store? That's a different Tyrone. That's a different Tyrone. He's a manager of what is it? Family Dollar. The $5 what the Dollar Store, yo. Dollar Tree. But anyway, I'm ending this. I'm getting silly at this point. Everybody have a blessed day. Thank y'all for coming here. Now, definitely free OPP, and if you've not donated or whatever, yeah, definitely check out that it's in the chat, the link to the GoFundMe type thing. Definitely, even if it's $1, you know, $1 is better than no dollars. So I love y'all. Everybody have a blessed night, and Tyrone, man. Tyrone, that's not cool, yo. But anyway, everybody have a oh god, Tyrone. Anyway, everybody have a blessed day. And maybe hopefully something else will come on y'all can enjoy instead of me acting like an idiot. But everybody have a blessed night. See you, Jamie. Thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. Who can tie my shoelaces? Tammy shoelaces. Okay, I'm going. MMDE. Bye.